Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in the state of Montana. We're currently in the city of Miles. We're going to be doing a driving tour of downtown Miles City, Montana today. It's currently 62 degrees outside. We're about 3 minutes away from our desired destination. There's a sign on our right that reads City Center, next left. On my right, you'll see another sign, City Center, make a left. So we're going to make this left-hand turn to head to the downtown area. City Center is equivalent to downtown, Center City, stuff like that. Some places call it Financial District. Some places call it the Business District. Here is the City Center. On our right, you got the Montana Department of Corrections. Let's make this left-hand turn on Main. This Jeep is stopping at the stop sign, so let's continue to move forward. We got Blow Dorn Lumber, building materials on our right. Buy, Sell, Trade, First National Pawn on our right-hand side. Stockman Trailer Sales on our left. Community First Federal Credit Union. On our left, you got Miles City Fire Department. We got East Main Animal Clinic on our right-hand side. We got an auto parts store on our left-hand side, Napa Auto Parts. We're about 2 minutes away from our desired destination. Miles City Insurance Services on our left. We're traveling about 21 miles an hour. We got a Ram dealership on our left. It's a truck center. It doesn't look like they have much inventory. They only had about a handful of trucks there. This is a really small town. There's less than 9,000 people residing in this town. We got Scott's Flooring on our right-hand side. We got Miles Community College on our left-hand side. We're going to allow this gentleman to pass. He's hanging his arm out the window. Y'all saw him in the Toyota Tundra. We're on Sewell Ave and Main Street, traveling up Main Street. We got Miles City Federal Credit Union once again on our right. We got Clipper Ship Salon on our right. We got CarQuest Auto Parts on our right-hand side. We got the Workforce Readiness Building on our left. Passing Erling, Big Sky Financial Planning Group on our left. If you head left, you'll hit to the VA Medical Center. We're entering the Historic District. It looks like we have homes on our left-hand side. Check it out. We're at Stacy. This is Stacy Ave. Look at this home on my left. It looks cool. It's a 3-story building with bricks. It looks huge, to be completely honest. It looks like it could be an apartment. We're passing Shreveville Ave. I have a Mack truck behind me, so I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. State Farm Insurance Agent on our left-hand side. We got Merriam Ave on our right. We're passing Jordan Ave. And as you can see, we're passing some nice sized buildings. They're about 3 stories. We got Miles City Vision Clinic on our right-hand side. We're about 1 minute away from our desired destination. Passing Custer Ave. Don't be a Custer. Smash that thumbs up button. Passing Custer Ave. We got the Parlor on our left-hand side. Now we're passing Lake. We got Hometown Real Estate on our left. Stevenson and Sons Funeral Home on our right-hand side, established in 1962. All right, I'm going to pull over because we got this Mack truck behind us. And guess what, guys? We're about a block away from the city center. We're at Cottage Grove Ave and Main Street. Oh, wow. We got a fantastic classic vehicle about to pass us in 3, 2, 1. Look at that beast. Stu 57. Ooh, that's nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vehicle. All right, we got 2 more vehicles, and then I'm going to move forward. I just rather allow these people to go by us than have them behind us while I'm trying to crawl and show you guys the neighborhood. All right, so let's pass Cottage Grove. On my right, it looks like we have an apartment. On our left, we have Family Florals Flower Market, and we also have MC Electric, commercial residential service. We got Stockman Bank on our left, Pepsi advertisement, Napa Auto Parts advertisement, Cattle, Reynolds Market, Boss Office Products on our left. On our left-hand side, if you look above the building, there's a horse. There's an Indian with a horse on top of Studio 10 on our left-hand side. So this is the city center, guys. Believe it or not, I'm blown away. Where did downtown go? Yo, did they completely abduct downtown? This is downtown? This is as downtown as it gets over here. Yo, we got Kruger, windows and glass on our right. Wonder if he's related to my uncle, Freddy Krueger. You remember? We got Fred Wacker Agency on our right-hand side. First Presbyterian Church on our right. Wow, this is downtown, guys. This is the city center. Doesn't seem like much is going on in the center of the city. That's the church on our right. Passing a business called a Rubber on our left. We're passing Montana Ave. Stockman Tech Center on our right. Let's drive up a couple blocks just to give it the benefit of the doubt to see if anything spectacular pops out at us. M&H gas station on our right, $4.14 per gallon of regular gasoline. Wow, on our left we got Custer County Courthouse. Now accepting all Custers. We're on 10th Street. Check that mural out on my right-hand side. I'm going to slow down right here so that you guys can take in the mural. Look at that mural, guys. So first things first, it has the GPS coordinates. I see a compass. Wow, what's interesting is west is up top, north is to our right. Oh, well, maybe that's factual. That's probably, maybe we're facing west, behind us is east, on our left is south, on our right is north. That's cool. We have a cowboy on a horse, and it says, welcome to Miles City. I see a tractor trailer. I see a bunch of cattle. I see another farmer on the right-hand side on a horse. I guess they are gathering the cattle. And this is called, what's this? Stitching for You, custom embroidery, hats, sweaters, jackets, and more. That's a nice mural. I'm going to try to snap a flick of it so that we can have it for our Tune Be Chillin' Instagram account. It's cool to have for documentation. That's a nice, colorful mural. So I'm going to try to zoom in. Right now, as we speak, I'm snapping a photo. Photo in 3, 2, snapped. I'm going to try to snap another one because I'm not content with that photo. Boom, and then I snap one more. Boom, I snapped 3 of them, so one of them got to work. Hopefully one of those photos work. All right, so on our left-hand side, across the street, you got the Miles City Library. All right. So maybe they got a little downtown going on. Yeah, right here, it looks like a little downtown. All right, cool. We just passed the Swimmers building, King of Games Game Center on our right. Now hiring on our right, the Montana Theater. Yo, look at that classic theater. They're hiring too. We got Sullivan's on our left. Check this out. Now this looks like a little downtown. It makes sense now. Miles City Star, the star on our left. Vintage and Rustics on our right. Let me pull over. I got a Jeep behind me. I don't want him rushing me. Miles City Saddlery on our left. So you can get the cowboy gear. They got the official cowboy pants, like the leather pants. They got the vest. They got the leather belt. They got the real deal Holyfield. If you want to be a cowboy, you better come down here to Montana and cop up. Cop your gear, yo. All right, we got a clothing relics business on our right. Upcycled turquoise antiques, custom leather, vintage, western gear, and more. So definitely got a lot of western clothing businesses so far. We got Silver Star Casino on our right. This is a little miniature casino on our right, y'all, on 8th Street. 8 spelled out, or 8th. I'm sorry, it's spelled out. We got insurance. What's that? Bank on our left. Main Street Grind on our right. We got a horn going off. A Libby on our right. Stockman Bank on our left. MC Jewelers on our right. Big Sky Pharmacy on our right-hand side. We're now at the intersection of 7th and Main. If they don't turn off their horn or their alarm, they're going to come out to a dead battery anytime soon. On our left-hand side, we got the Bison Bar. The Bison Bar. It says, welcome to the Bison Bar. On our right-hand side, we got U.S. Bank. 24-hour banking. Wow, I see another beautiful classic car coming up. I'm going to try to snap a picture, guys. On my left-hand side. It just parked up. You got the Montana Bar on our left and Mystic Salon on our left. I'm pulling over. You see that car right there? The green one? It just parked up. I'm trying to snap a picture. Well, I'm going to wait until they get out their whip. I'm going to wait until they get out. They're like, yo, he taking a picture of me. That was a nice car, though. A Family Dentistry, or AYE. Olive Casino on our right. Clocks, furniture, and lamps on our left. The historic Olive Motel. Look on our left. We got a Miles City gigantic water tower. All right, let me spin the block. I made a right on 5th Street, spelled out 5th. Or I should say 5th Street. Oklahoma tags on our right. All right, so what we shall do. Oh, I see some graffiti in the alley, too. All right, what we shall do is we shall make a left, right, come straight back through this block. We're on Pleasant Street, North 5th and Pleasant Street. Looks like we got a lumber yard on our right. It looks like they probably specialize in farming equipment, because I see like flower pots, posts, things like that to make fence. We're at 4th and Pleasant. We're gonna make this right-hand turn. We're gonna go around the block so y'all can see that gigantic water tower that says Miles City. Wow, look at this beast out here on my left. It's classic. I have to snap a picture. That's cool. Wow, that is dope. They're rebuilding it. You see how they took off the whole front end? Wow, and they did that on their sidewalk. I wonder what's the city ordinance like over here. Like, do they shun things like that? I guess not. If my guy got his old car up on 4 jack stands with no motor. We got Montana Department of Transportation on our left. Let's make this right on Palmer Street. We're driving relatively. So look, we got a 4-wheeler on my left-hand side just out front of the house, just casually chilling. Yo, you know what's crazy? So we just saw at a Walmart, there was a Polaris. There was a Polaris parked there like it was a normal, like, you know, one of them off-road vehicles with no tags. You ride on the dirt. Let's make this right on 5th Street, North 5th Street. You ride them on the dirt? Yeah, I guess since they're in the country, in the Western environment. Hey, punch buggy, no punch back. Punch whoever next to you, your mother, your brother, your father, your sister, your niece, your nephew, your friend, your family member, whoever. We just passed a little trailer park. There's a trailer park on my left with that punch buggy Beetle, Volkswagen Beetle. QLF, Quality Liquid Feeds. They got livestock supplies over here on my left-hand side. Nutrena, Cowtown AG Supply. North 5th Pleasant. You see, I told you. I think these people who own this cow supply on my left probably own the giant lot on my right with all the, it looks like farming equipment. Things like that. Stallard and Associates, Certified Public Accountants on my right. So on my right-hand side, as we continue to move forward towards Main Street, you'll see a giant water tower on my right. Check it out. You see it? It's huge. It looks like a giant balloon almost. It says Miles City. So we're going to go straight. It's located in Riverside Park. That's that park right there on my right-hand side. They got Pedal Power Sports on our left. Wow, I remember when I was young, there was a bicycle shop in Philadelphia in the Fishtown area on the top of Girard and Susquehanna called Jay's Pedal Power, and they closed down. I bought 2 Harrows from there, which was at the time top of the line expensive bikes. And they got a Pedal Power Sports here. It's not Jay's Pedal Power, but it's definitely a Pedal Power. Look at this. Riverside Park, 1890, and you can see the water tower. You see it? Let me see if I can get y'all a better position so y'all can probably read it. There's a brewery 3 blocks down. Oh, look on my left. Another fantastic classic specimen of a truck. Main Street Business Services. Look at this thing right here with Montana tags. Classic, baby. Oh, wow. I think I got a good view of this Miles City sign right here. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. It says Miles City. So much so that I think I'm going to try to snag a picture. 3. Hold on. Let me wipe the smudges off. 3. There's a car coming. 3, 2, 1. Snap. They're going to be mad. I'm like, why are you in the street, buddy? Bust a U-turn. Skirt. Too fast. Too furious. Let me just let them go by because they probably confused on what I'm up to. All right, we're at South 5th and Bridge. South 5th and Bridge. I'm going to continue moving forward. We're going to go around this park. All right, let me make sure there's no traffic. I'm going to merge right. We had Deluxe Motors on our left. It's an automotive business. Miles City is a city in the county seat of Custer County, Montana, United States. The population was 8,354 as of the 2020 United States Census. So less than 9,000 people live here. You got the Golden Route Operations on our left. Tom Clark Properties Inc. on our left. Now, to put that in comparison to some bigger cities, some neighborhoods, there's neighborhoods in Philadelphia and many other cities across America that have more than 9,000 people. So this city is about the equivalent to, wow, that is one heck of an old relic. Let's make this left. I'm going to make a U-turn because they got these antique looking, it honestly looks like an antique stove. It looks like a stove. We got sheriffs right there that just passed us. Look at that item. That item looks very interesting, right? Well, I had to keep an eye out for the popo. Let me make sure. All right, cool. They already went. I just gotta make sure, cause you know I stand out like a sore thumb, baby. Wow, look at this painting right here. Wow, look at this artwork. You see it on my right? That's a neat little mural right there. Wow, look at that. Tight line design. I hear a choo-choo train. That thing is loud. Yo, it's funny because I straight up just bust a U-turn at the corner of an intersection right in front of a cop. You're supposed to make a U-turn at least 100 feet away from the intersection. I did one right at the corner. It's cool. We're at Pacific Ave and 5th Street. You got Tilt Works, spelled W-U with 2 dots up top, R-K-S. That's a brew house. Brew house and casino. Another casino, guys. We already saw 3 casinos, man. I wonder if anybody in this town's getting rich off them, other than the casino. I wonder if any of the actual residents, like, hit a nice lick. Yeah, we got the freight train on our left-hand side, spinning the block. All right. Let's make this right on 4th Street. All right, it looks like we have some homes on our right and we have some homes on our left. Check it out. These are located directly next to the park. I like this house right here. I'm going to reverse and show you guys the house. It got double car garage. Look at the garage doors. They're orange. I got a little Chevy Malibu outside that says Treslar or Tressler. Probably their last name or something. That's a nice little house. 211. That's a nice little house. This is 211 what? 211 5th Street, Miles City, Montana. Are we on 5th Street? Yeah, I believe so. We're passing park. No, we're on 4th. I do apologize. That was 4th Street. Oh, wow. Look at this. We're right next to water. So the park got water in there. I didn't even see that from the outside. From the outside looking in, I didn't see water here. Look at. Wow, look at that, guys. You see that? Yo, we're on off-road right now. We're straight up off-road. Yeah, we're on gravel, guys. We're on off-road, baby. Hopefully we can get back to the main road, baby. It looks like they got a field nearby right here. It looks like a baseball field. Yeah, they're playing baseball. Some people practicing playing baseball. It's called Connor Stadium. That's right here in front of us, Connor Stadium. Ouch. It looks like there's... What? No way. That looks like a diving board. It looks like the seats that a lifeguard sits on. Like, look at, there's like a little dock. So they want you to swim in that? I mean, they allow you to swim in that? Yo, that's crazy. We got some young females on my right-hand side walking their dog. City of Miles Parks and Recreation Department on our left-hand side. We got the Rocks program on our left. It looks like an after-school program. That's what it looks like. It's called the Rocks program. So Miles City is located on an elevation of 2,369 feet above sea level. We had some basketball courts right here in the yard of the Rock program. You see those 2 basketball courts? Not official courts, but they're like the ones you get from Walmart. Oh, we got another image of Miles City right here. Look at pool hours. It says natural oasis. That's their pool? What? That John just looked like a dirty little lake. No way. Yo, that's the pool. They talking about some pool hours. I don't see no pool. Miles City Natural Oasis. So that's what they consider a natural oasis, I guess, because it doesn't have any, chlorine or anything of that nature. We got a Conoco gas station right here in front of us. Short stop too. Regular gas going for $4.14 per gallon. We're on Main and 3rd. I'm passing Main. Let's go down 3rd. Look on our left. It looked like this was probably once an oasis too, and now it's empty. Yo, look at my left. It looked like it used to be one of those quote-unquote oasis or the pools that we just saw, but I guess it was a drought. No longer in service. We got Bills directly in front of us that looks like it can probably be like a diesel mechanic or something of that nature. Yo, look at this classic. Yo, check out these roads, how they just got me driving off-road here. Ouch, 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 ouch. Look at this classic right here. Kiwi Pete's Tree Service. I'm driving straight towards the classic. Kiwi Pete, we coming for you, bro. I like your truck, bro, and I like the color. Look at that. That's dope, right? Kiwi Pete's. That's super nice. Look at, there's a pink house, pink and white house. There's a blue, white, and orange house. Yo, there's a house that got a big old painting on it that says Trump and Pence. Yo, they wild with it. North 3rd Street. That's dedicated. I need fans like that. I need supporters to paint 215 on their house. Look at my left. Oh, that's probably Pete's. Oh, snap. That's probably Pete, because another Pete truck is parked right in front of it. So the Kiwi Pete dude who owns the Kiwi Pete truck, look at, there's an Arctic Cat 4-wheeler right here on my left, just hanging out, chilling with a little shovel and all that cool stuff. We're at 4th and Pleasant. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. We already went through here, so we can probably start heading back down that way, but let's take a block down further so we can see something we haven't saw yet. Remember this car on my left? You remember? Awesome. But we're gonna go a little further. As you may have already told, we went through the downtown in probably 5 minutes. Like, downtown was super small, but this is on the route of our journey, so we're just gonna continue going with the flow. There's another one of those off-road Polaris vehicles over here. I'm gonna point to it so that y'all can see what I'm talking about. Let me bust a U-turn here so y'all can really see. Look. I'm gonna bust a U-turn. They had this in Walmart in Walmart parking lot. I was about to say Walmart drive-thru. They had one of those. Chilling in Walmart. Like, parked with the cars. I'm like, yo, somebody drove that John to Walmart. That's what's up. I wish I could do that. In Philly, if we try to do that, we're going to get a ticket and they're going to get impounded. Or we're going to get into a serious cop chase. Nice GMC on our right. Welcome to Montana. This building right here says welcome to Montana, so let's just glorify it. It actually has the shape of the state. So that's the shape of the state right there. You see it? Welcome to Montana. That's the shape of the state. We're on the bottom right half of the state. We came from the bottom left half of the state. Unfortunately, we're not going to be covering the top half anytime soon until a later date in the future, you know, when we want to just recreate on our own personal time. All right, so let's make this left-hand turn. All right, we're on Orr Street. Orr. I'm going to make this right on Orr. 4th and Orr. Like an oar for a boat. We got bikes on our left. We got no driveways on my right. No driveways on my left. Front lawns. Front open porches. Vinyl-sided properties. Shingles. 1-story. We got a 2-story on my right, 2.5-story, that green one. All right, let's go further. We're at 5th and Orr. Check out the rims on that truck on my right. They did not match at all. Brand new Ford rims. They had like some 2018 Ford rims on an old school 80s Ford truck. We had a 3-wheeler motorcycle on my left. All right, I think I shall make a right here. We're at Orr, North 6 and Orr. I'm going to make a right just so I can give y'all a reverse look at downtown, like that strip. We're going to go the opposite direction now so y'all can get, a second look just in case. And then we'll just continue to examine the surroundings. So it's the evening hours. The sun will be going down shortly. VFW, post 1579 on our right-hand side. We're at North 6 and Palmer. Got some bicycles just sitting outside on my left. Are they chained up? Hell no. They not chained up, y'all. Yo, that's how much trust they got out here. They not chained up. They just leave bikes leaning everywhere and ain't worrying about nobody taking it. Well, I guess with 9,000 people in the town, if you see somebody with your bike, then you know it's your bike. We're at Pleasant and North 6 because there's not a lot of people here, We got the Mitchell Agency on our left, insurance and real estate. We got Outreach Clinic on our right. Oh, artwork. Yeah, artwork always brings a smile to my face. Let's make this left. I know we was going to go through the downtown strip right in front of us, guys, but they got some super dope artwork right here. Oh my gosh, it looks neat. It looks like they got Clark Kent. I'm sorry, the dude who plays Superman. He's about to bust out of his uniform and turn to Superman. And then they got Batman. Look on my right. It looks like a matter of fact, I'm gonna position the vehicle. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna make a U-turn so y'all can see it better. All right, here we go. Damn, they got Wolverine, they got Wonder Woman. Look at that. Look at the detail. Responsibility is key. Yeah, that's fire. I gotta try to take a picture. Man, that red truck is in the way. I'm gonna at least start with Superman. Oh, I kind of want to get Batman in it too, because Batman's over there. Man, I'm gonna have to jump out the car. Say no. Hold on, let me move a little forward. Oh, hold on. Boom, right here. I think I got a nice picture. All right, you ready? 3, 2, snap. And I'm gonna take another one in case that one sucked. Snap. That's crazy because we're in a generation where we can just take a bunch of pictures. Back in the day, in the late 1800s, early 1900s, when photography first started becoming a thing, it was only reserved for the wealthy. And you would only get a photo when you were born, and you would get a photo when you were BS. You would get a photo when you were born, a photo when you were married, and then a photo when you're deceased. I didn't even read those for y'all. Let me read them for y'all, just so we can know what they say. It says, I wouldn't drink and drive. I'd have to agree with Batman. Responsibility is still key. And even though the night was lit, and it says, bam. You got some cool artwork there, sir. Cool artwork. Welcome.
Have a good day, guys.
Thank you, sir. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That must be a bar. I think he wanted to tell us this is a one-way alley. He's like, yo. Hold on, let me gather my thoughts. He had a beer in his hand, and he's like, that's a one-way alley. And I think he was trying to give us a heads up. And I'm like, sorry, that's some really cool art there. And he's like, thanks. Have a good day. You have a good day too, sir. I completely flipped the script from it being a one-way alley to just pointing and talking about the art. I think I confused him. I think he probably had one beer too many. He was slurring. He was like, that's a one-way alley. I didn't know, bro. Was there any signs? I'm sorry if there was. I missed them. Look at that building right there. It says Elk on the front. Elks. Yeah, so he was in the back chilling, drinking. Yeah, they even had the dude with the red mask and the black eyes. They're played by Ryan Reynolds. What's the name of that movie? Ant-Man. No, it's not Ant-Man. The dude that's played by Ryan Reynolds, that is really funny. That he gets shot up and all that stuff. He blows himself up. His face is burnt. Deadpool. There you go. They had Deadpool painted on there. Did Ryan Reynolds play Ant-Man too? Yeah, I'm like, what? Ant-Man? I don't even know what you talking about. What you talking about, Willis? Steakhouse and bar on our right. All right. Let me go across this, and then we'll come down once again. The artwork kind of like took my attention. Oh, I could get a picture of that car with the Montana bar. I kind of like that. Hold on. Remember that car that the people were in that I didn't want to take a picture because they were right there? Well, I kind of got a really dope picture. Ooh, I like this one. I like it. It got the car, but it also says Montana bar, and it shows the bar and everything. So that was a cool picture. Again, if you want to see where these pictures are going to go, you want to go check out the Toon Be Chillin' Instagram page. TOONBECHILLIN. We got Miles City Liquors and Fine Wines on our right. We got Victory Insurance Company on our left-hand side. We got EMI, second time around. Eastern Montana Industries. We got Still Smoking Tobacco Shop on our left. Yo, I'm still cracking up in my head because homie was straight up about to tear us up for going up a one-way. He was about to tear us a new hole. We're at 6th and Bridge. He's like, you going up a one-way. He was about to get all political on us. That's crazy. Listen, the cop just saw me bust a U-turn. So if he ain't have a problem with me busting a U-turn, triple OG, meaning triple older, respectful gentleman, then you shouldn't have a problem with me taking a look at your really cool artwork, sir. That's that nice truck on my right. Chevy. Yeah. All right, so we can consider this the top of downtown right here. So I'm gonna make a right. I'm gonna make a right on Main Street. Again, yeah, most main streets in downtowns are where the downtowns are located. Main streets, broad streets, market streets, front streets, first streets, things like that. Those are usually what I've learned throughout, the 20 plus states that we've traveled through so far. Probably a little bit more like 26, 27, 28, give or take. But that's what I've learned. Lounge, casino, dining on our left. See if I could catch anything different that I didn't notice the first time. Moran's. It almost reminded me of Moron. Moran's Custom Leather Repair Shop. We got Stein Chiropractic on our left, sports clinic. Oh, we got a little boy on our right with a whole cowboy setup. He got the cowboy hat. He got the boots. He got he even walking like a cowboy. He got his hands on his belt like a cowboy. And my boy like a little miniature cowboy. Where he come from? He came from the rodeo. The hat is bigger than him. The hat's huge. Range Cafe Riders on our left. That's a nice classic truck on our left. Look at that car on my right. But we got one of those in Philly. There's a little old head that got that same Dodge Dart around the corner from where I live in cream. But still, it's still nice, nonetheless. That's that bar on my right. That bar must be popping. Wonder if that little kid came out the bar. Yo, where he came from dressed like that? First things first, I'm trying to know where he came from dressed like that. Passing 7th Street, Big Sky Pharmacy on our left. Going out of business, MC Jewelry Sale on our left. Stockman Bank on our right. Welter Consulting on our left. Let's stop right here on 8th Street. We got Cellar Casino on our left. Yeah, they got a lot of casinos. There's some dudes over here next to the casino smoking, and they got a Polaris. You see what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh. I gotta show y'all that. Let me point the vehicle that way so y'all can see a little bit. You see right there? You see that vehicle right there? On my left-hand side, far left hand of the screen, next to the pole? That's another Polaris off-road vehicle just in traffic or in parking pattern with normal vehicles parked up at the casino. So he rode his Polaris to the casino, and when he leave the casino, he gonna ride the Polaris back home. They got a lot of saddlery, horse businesses, things like that. Miles City Bucking Horse Sale. That's what the banner up top said. We're passing 9th and Main. That theater on our left is hiring. There's a car behind me. I'm sorry, y'all. Freemason. We just passed the Freemason, the Masonic Temple. Holy smokes, I didn't even notice that. Passing 10th. Boss Office and Computer Products. We got somebody on my right wearing a helmet with a tennis racket on a bicycle. Oh, it's a little boy. It's understandable. Passing 11th. He's like 14. He's rocking a helmet. I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. His parents probably said, listen, you got to put on a helmet to ride out there because people are crazy. And I totally agree. Health is wealth. Listen, I like rocking helmets. I think I look cool in a helmet. For real. Listen, when I be on my moto, helmet all day. I don't feel safe without a helmet. I don't feel safe. No, I feel like somebody could hit me from the back, and yeah, if I fall and your head hit that ground, it's not gonna be good. So helmet for the win. Salute to the little homie. All right, building for sale on our right. Building for sale. It's right on the corner. It's on a quarter plot. You see this? 1200. What would this address be considered if it's on a corner plot? You know what I mean? Because it's right next to 2 blocks. So you got a block, the block we're on our left, and then the block on the right of it. So let me fix up my orientation. So we're currently on 12th Street, right? That's Montana Ave right there. So the address of this building is 1200. It's for sale. And I'm assuming this whole little piece of the pie, because this little island is like a shape of a pizza pie on my right. You see it? And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, because I can reverse it and we can actually go around the other side of the pizza pie. Matter of fact, I'm going to point straight to the front of it so you can see what I'm talking about. Look at this property right here. See it? This is for sale. So I'm going to pull over to it. I'm going to try to get you guys some information so you can look up the property value. So it's 1200. That's the address. Now, is it 1200 12th Street, Miles City, Montana? Or it's either 1200 North Montana Ave, Miles City, Montana. So you could probably look up both of those addresses. I don't know which one this is going to come up under, but that's for sale. And like I said, it's like a piece of a pie. It's like a little slice of a like a triangle. Like if you look at it from above, like an aerial view, that'll be a triangle. Yo, there's little pigeons in the street. Yo, these pigeons are beautiful. I've never seen a pigeon like that. It's like a little gray pigeon. Clean pigeon. Imagine that salon on our right, Nikki Harrison salon. Montana and Pleasant. We're on Montana and Pleasant. Let's make this left. They have some interesting artwork out here. I kind of feel like I gotta show y'all. Whenever I say something like that, I feel like I gotta show y'all. Mid-River Communications. Look at this right here. Sunrise Financial. You see the little red and the little green thing they got right here on the right? That's like artwork. That's what I take it as. Let's make this U-turn. I actually wanted to go behind this, but I turned over there so y'all can see that art thing that I was talking about. Some of these buildings, if they're houses, they're nice. For example, this one right in front of us, the tan and brown. I'm gonna drive straight to it. That tan and brown is actually pretty cool. And these are little TLCs, peeling. The shingles look a little worn. Definitely shows age, but it ain't nothing that some paint and some TLC can't fix. Look at on 12th Street, Pleasant and 12th. You see that one right there? That one right there. I like the shape of it. The shape of it is pretty cool. It has a cool shape. Got a nice garage over here on my left that looks like a barn. It's a 2-story garage. A lot of classic cars, a lot of classic trucks. See tons of classic trucks, classic cars. Let's make this left on Palmer. So as you can see, we're driving through the residential neighborhood right now, guys. Okay, what's that on my right? I see ramps. Oh, that's probably, okay. That's for a disabled person. They had ramps behind their van, and I'm assuming maybe somebody's in a wheelchair. So they needed to have a set of ramps to load them. We got the Episcopal Church on our right, Emmanuel Church. I see a classic over here parked under a tarp. Actually, I'll make a left. Let's make a left. This classic was calling me. This truck got pink rims, that Ram. Look at this car here. You could tell it's a classic. Whatever's under that on my right, that's a classic car. Look at, they got another classic over here inside their yard. You see right there inside the yard next to the Harley Davidson trailer with no front end? You see it? It's a wagon. Somebody in my hood in Philly got one of those. He actually got 2 of them. He got one crispy clean painted, and he got one primered. And I think that he's selling the primer one. All right, we're at North 11th, Pleasant and North 11th. I'm gonna do crisscrosses now. I'm just gonna go back and forth across Maine. Hearts and Home Assisted Living and Respite Care on our right. First United Methodist Church on our left. Look at the off-road thing right there, the Polaris. He driving in traffic like a boss. I'm about to say, yo, did you win any money at the casino? He'll be, how'd you know I was at the casino? Yo, matter of fact, I'm gonna go by. Oh, all right. If they was at the red light, then I would have went behind him. I'm not gonna go chase him down. Wow, that's cool. That's so neat. Philly should get down with that, man. Listen, let us register those vehicles. Let us put insurance on them. And if we want to drive that thing around, let us drive it around. No, they don't want that in Philly. No, they want that to be off-road use only. But yet, over here, look at the house on my left. Oh, that's charming. That one's charming right there. Wow, that's a nice little crib. It even had a top corner deck. Senior Citizen Drop-In Center. That's what this is called right here. Senior Citizen Drop-In Center. Where are they dropping in from? The sky? They dropping in like Fortnite? They just dropping senior citizens? Nah. You can see the Miles City big water tower from afar. You see it right here? Courthouse parking, cars only. We're at Harbaugh Street, 10th and Harbaugh. What's funny is Harbaugh Street here is Bridge Street in front of us, so it changes up. Parker's chilled wine, packaged liquor, cold draught beer on our left. All right, we're at Main Street. So what is Miles City famous for? Fort Keogh served as a remount station during World War I, and Miles City became the largest horse market in the world. Miles City has earned its place in history from early explorers and frontiersmen to soldiers and ranchers. Wow, so this was the largest horse market. Okay, so I guess a lot of the people in the earlier days would get their horses from this town. Or somewhere or another, it would probably come from this town. Look at this building's for sale right here on my left. That's why I'm pulling up right here. The address is 13. What? The address is 13, yo. Look at for sale. They got 13, 13 and a half, and then 15 and 15 and a half. That's probably because it's apartments. So they're selling the building, but look at punch buggy, no punchback. Look at that Volkswagen Beetle on my left hand side. Yeah, they're selling the building probably with the tenants in it. I've seen that a couple times where people don't want to deal with the tenants, so they'll sell you the property with the tenant. They're like, look, at this property can generate this much money a month. It already has tenants. On my right, I like that building. Pleasant, we're at 10th and Pleasant. I liked that building. That building was cool. Yeah, small towns like this barely have cops. Small towns like this, like, it's almost literally the Wild Wild West. You know, we was driving by a small town the other day. We was in Wyoming. I think it was yesterday. Look at that property right there with bricks. I like that property. It got trampoline on the side. Look like it might be for kids. I like that one right there on the right. We're right next to Washington School. Check this out. Washington School on our left. You see Washington School? So we were going through Wyoming and we passed this little teeny weeny baby town. It was like 300 and something people, right? And we passed their police station and it was like a whole 2 cop cars outside. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Just 2 cop cars. Probably ain't got no more than a handful of police. If somebody really was, you know, about it or on like a crazy vendetta, like movie style stuff, you know, they can like go to the police department and have all the police in one room and that's it. Or 10th. That's crazy, right? Like those towns that only got like 3 police or 5 police. Then I was thinking on the other hand, like, imagine how important those cops feel. They probably feel like they could control the town. You know what I mean? Everybody in the town knows the police and they probably fear them and like, you know what I mean? Like whatever the cops say goes because there's nobody to really go against them. You know what I mean? There's nobody to deny their policing. So that's pretty interesting, you know. Small town. Then I'll be thinking like with them small towns, like how do you find a significant other? You know what I mean? I was talking about that the other day with Omi. I'm like, yo, but like, you know, how do you find a significant other? Like if you're a male, how do you find a woman? If you're a woman, how do you find a man? Like do you just talk to people you grew up with? You know what I mean? We're at 9th, North 9th in Washington. Like do you talk to, you know, the neighbor from across town's niece or nephew? Like, you know what I mean? Like you ain't got no choice but to talk to the people that's from the city, and there's only a handful of people, so everybody must know everybody. Somehow, somewhere or another, somebody might be related to somebody, you know what I mean? I see a lot of old relics, a lot of old, it looks like farm tools, like randomly placed on different corners. It's like for entertainment. Like, what do you do for entertainment? Like, you know what I mean? North 9th and Orr. I guess that's when those dating websites probably come in handy, right? Those dating websites. Because you're in a little town, there's only 300 people, so you want to meet somebody else, you got to look outside your town. 6, 7 hours away, 10 hours away, 15 hours away, or whatever. We're on Palmer Street, North 9th and Palmer Street. We got an RV on our left-hand side. Check that out. It's one of those towable RVs, Fun Finder X, dual axle. Ouch. Yeah, we had some more bikes outside. 3-wheelers just sitting there with nothing, no chains and nothing, bro. That's how you know that I probably don't come from the best area. We're at Pleasant and Knife. That's how you know I probably don't come from a good area of America. Because the first thing that I think about is, yo, them bikes will get stolen in the hood. Yo, seriously, yo, that's sad. But it's the reality of it. Listen, I don't care, not only in Philadelphia, but if you leave bikes unchained out in probably other hoods, like in LA or in New York or in Miami or Atlanta, you just leave a bike there might be a good chance that it'll get taken. Oh, look at this dog on my left. Ice cream, deli, and shipping on my right. Yo, this dog doesn't have a leash. Look at it right here. It doesn't have a leash. But there's a business right there. So I'm assuming, what's up, buddy? You all right? What's up? You all right? He just staring at me. He looked confused. I don't want to mess with it because there is a business right there and the glass is open. So I don't know if it belongs to somebody in the business. Maybe this is one of them towns where his dog's so trained that he'll wait outside while he's getting a haircut or something. You know what I mean? And some people don't like to put collars on their dogs, which I completely understand. Because I don't like putting a collar on my dog during certain periods too. You know, when it's in, like when we're indoors, I take the collar off. I usually just put the collar on when we're traveling, you know, in case, you know, first of all, stylish. It looks cool. She looks like a professional dog. And then secondly, it has a dog tag, you know, it has a number and all that stuff. So worst case scenario, you know, it has a contact information around her neck. We're at 9th and Bridge. MDU. Really small town, guys. Integrity, reality. Now, it spans larger than this. A little bit larger. It spans a little bit larger than this. The total area of Miles City is 3.37 square miles. So it does span a little bit larger. However, 3.37 square miles, less than 4 miles. That's still small. Like City Hall on our left. That was City Hall. City Hall looked like abandoned almost. Made in 1914. City Hall was so empty, bro. So empty. Farm Bureau Financial Services, Insurance and Investments. Farm Bureau. That's probably, if you own a farm, you can go there and get a loan against your farm. Or if you need, you know, funds and stuff, you can go over there. And that's probably the bureau that's responsible for cutting the check. All right, let's continue moving forward past Main Street. Oh, that's the casino. Also, the dude from the casino. So that Polaris we saw wasn't the people from the casino. Look on my right, because it's still there. See it? This is what I saw at Walmart on my right. Yeah, man, that's dope. And I haven't, to be honest, this wasn't the only place I saw it. I saw it we're passing David Counseling on our right and Miracle Ear. Must be an ear business in Park Place. I saw that in Arizona. We saw that in Utah. We saw that in Texas. I don't think I've seen them using it on the street in Texas. But in a lot of the western country towns, we saw them utilizing that. Stanley Chiropractic Clinic on our left. So the total area is 3.37 square miles. The difference between land and water is land is 3.36 square miles, water is 0.1 square miles. That 0.1 is probably that little teeny weeny lake that we just saw. All right, we're at Palmer and 8th. I'm gonna go another block. Oh, we got, what's this? A Pepsi distribution company? Ah, Pepsi got some stock over here in this little town. Check it out. We caught you, Pepsi. We caught you, Pepsi Cola. Say, look at Pepsi got some moolah, baby. They got some money in this town. Look at this. Is probably one of their little distributing companies, and all those trucks got Pepsi stickers on them. And as you can see, there's literally Pepsi branding right in front of the business. So this is probably one of Pepsi's little dirty secrets. Probably pay very little in rent and make a heck of a profit margin. You got Raggedy Ann's Antiques right there. One of them old style looking buildings. Look at that building right there. I'm gonna make a U-turn at the corner because I really want to go behind us. But I just want to show y'all this little antique spot. Let's make this left so y'all can see Raggedy Ann Antiques. See, they got a lot of old buildings that look like this. You see how you got the wood panels like from back in the day, from like the 1800s? You see that? That's old school, for rent. That little building right there is for rent. But you probably won't make much money in this town because there's no activity. There's not much going on. So it's like, you know. All right, so just to give you an idea of the historical population of this town. In the year 1880, there was only 629 people. Then 1890, 956 people. Then the 1900, 1,938 people. Then 1910, 4,697 people, and so on. And it slowly grew from the 40s to the 50s up to now. The Conoco on our left has gas for 414. We already saw that. This is that alley went on my right where the dude that was drinking. Oh, he said it's a one way. I should have just went the opposite way so y'all can see that side too, but it's cool. Let's cross this. Main. So the racial makeup of the city, it was 95.3% white, 0.3% African American, 1.7% Native American, 0.4% Asian, 0.1% Pacific Islander, 0.6% other races, and 1.6% from one or two or more races. Being Hispanic or Latino of any race was 2.4%. So primarily the ethnicity here was Caucasian and or white American. We got the Bison Bar on our right. Look at this. We got another one of those off-road things on our left. You see it on the flatbed? That's what's up. I would like to do tours in that. That'd be pimping, yo. I'd be chilling. All right, let's keep moving forward. We're on Bridge and 7th Street. Oh, we got a bowling alley on our right, y'all. Rock and bowl. That's what they do for fun. They bowl, huh? Yo, we got bowling alleys in Philly that I've never been to in my life. Say nah. But I think I have been to like one. It was Erie Lanes, and they offer me like, throw the ball. You want a ball? I'm like, nah. Bowling never really intrigued me. We're at 7th and Fort. And throughout the years, I've always been invited to go bowling. Like, nah, it's cool. Back in high school, there was something called the Lockdown. We're at Pacific Ave and 7th Street. We got Simpson Honey Farms in front of us. Back when I was in high school, there was something called the Lockdown, where they would do a class trip amongst this, like the seniors, the juniors and the seniors of high school, and they would lock us. Obviously, you had to get parent permission, and you had to pay the fee, but they would lock you in the bowling alley the whole night. You understand? They would lock the youth. So if it was like a class of 30 kids that all got permission to go, you would be in the lockdown the whole night. And I've always heard about that, but I never was really interested in bowling enough to even attend. But I do know that did take place at Erie Bowling Lanes. It was the lockdown. I'm going to let this truck behind me go because I don't want to be influenced to move any faster. You got California tags. Wow. California tags, and we over here in Montana. Yeah, so the lockdown was where it went down. So they would lock you into the bowling alley when it closed. I think they closed like 10 or whatever. And then in the AM when they opened, that's when they would unlock it. So you wasn't allowed out the whole night. You was locked in. That's why they call it the lockdown. I don't know if they still do that. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. But yeah. We're at 6th and Bridge. We got Victory Insurance Company on our right. We already passed this earlier. This is the Miles City Liquor and all that stuff on our left. These alleys are fully drivable alleys. Huge alleys. Professional building on our left. That's what it says up top. See on our left, you see that building with the columns? It says professional building. Made in 1910. You see a lot of these buildings are old, man. And you can look at pictures from Miles City from back in the day. Normally, I don't look at pictures of a city before I get there because I try not to prejudge the city. Like when I go to a city, I want to go with a completely brand new slate. I don't want to have a prejudiced assumption of what to expect from the city. However, I was like, hey, might as well. Let me just see what Miles City looked like. And I saw a modern picture, and then right next to it, they had a black and white picture. And it's from back in the day, from the late 1800s, early 1900s. You've seen everybody, like, how they used to dress and the old school cars. It looked crazy. Like, this was one of those real Western towns. All right, let's make this left here. Now, I think we've had our fun with this little section. Yeah, I think we've passed this a few times. Miles City area Chamber of Commerce. Bucking Horse Sale. Keep moving forward. Yeah, Cowtown Supplies. Yep, that is with Cowtown because that big container on our right, it's like a garage. It said Cowtown on it. Let's go straight. I don't think we went straight earlier. Let's go straight. Oh, no, we did because we came from over there. I do recall. Let's make this left. There's a dirt bike back here. Yo, there's a dirt bike. I see it. It's like a CR85, a little CR80 on my right. You see it? See it under that blue tarp? Yo, never. Oh, they got four-wheelers back there, too. Never will that survive in Philly. Yo, they got another one. They got a three-wheeler, too. Oh, man. That's amazing. That would never survive in Philly, man. I seen them take a four-wheeler, cut the chains damn near in the middle of rush hour, full of traffic, and they pulled off a heist on Front and Cambria. Yup, it was like 7-8 dudes. They had, it was like, what was it? Was it Intrepid or was it Chrysler 300? The older ones, the really long ones that looked like the Intrepid. Anyway, they had one of those. All I know is they jumped out of it like ninjas when we was at the light. They had cutters. They cut the dude's chain from right in front of his house. Mind you, it was full of traffic. People was out and about. They cut the chain. They pulled it from the front of his house. 2-3 people jumped in the car. Another 2-3 people pulled that to the car. They popped the trunk. They put 2 of the four-wheeler wheels in the back of the trunk of the car. And then they told the driver, drive, 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 while they was in the back trying to like manage it. And they cut the corner. And that was the last I saw of that four-wheeler. And it happened with a bunch of cars behind me. Everybody was watching. It was just so much traffic. There was people out. It wasn't a quiet day. No, it was a bunch of people out, and they stole that junk. And they was looking at everybody like, say something. Say something. I'm just taking notes. Like, damn, son. Look at this right here. Cyrus, Iris, Russ, Uck. Underground Culture Crew. So y'all got a chance to see that graffiti. That was one of the ones I passed earlier in the tour, and I wanted to show y'all, but I didn't get a chance to. Well, there you go. MC. I was about to say, oh, MC must mean motorcycle. It means Miles City. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Yo, I really want the rabbit to get tricks. How about y'all? How many of y'all want the rabbit to actually eat a bowl of tricks? I would like to see the rabbit eat a bowl of tricks, man. I'm tired of them kids playing with his emotions, man. Seriously. You don't play with a rabbit's emotions, man. You know they just did that with the little, what's that, the squirrel on Ice Age? There's the squirrel, whatever he is, the one that always chases the nut? Well, the studio that created that animation 20 years ago is closing down. Or I believe they closed already, the past tense. So those animators created the animation where they allowed the squirrel to actually get the nut. So he actually, even though it's fake, it's not a real character, it's in CGI world, it's cool that the dang squirrel actually got a chance to get his nut, man. That's all the squirrel was trying to do was get a nut. Look, we got an original Sinclair's here. This looks like an original Sinclair's. See it? And then you can see that artwork back there. Yo, that wall is tough. That wall back there, you can see it from over here with the comic book stuff. That should be in the front of the building. That's some ill artwork. Man, I'm loving it. Ouch. I'm not loving that giant rock that I just hit. Let me bust a U-turn, y'all. Yeah, they got like a giant rock in the ground. Like crazy little miniature boulders, like 4 inches long. Ouch. All right, we're back on Pleasant Street, 7th and Pleasant Street. We're going to wait for this light to turn, and then we'll continue to move forward. So Miles City has been featured in several novels, has been featured in children's movies. Well, get out of town. Hold on. No way, Jose. Miles City is the hometown of Violet Barragalde, one of the 5 children who wins the golden ticket in the 1971 movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's dope. Wow, so Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, that one of the little 5 contestants was from this town, so they probably shot scenes in this town. That's fire. Or at least fictionally, that's where she was from. That's tough. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, so they use this town several times in pop culture. A lot of references.